So a little standing balance after your core work. At first, we'll keep the abdomen very still and stable, low back very still and stable, and just begin to work with lifting the right knee up, and then sending that right leg back straight. Bend the knee as the leg comes forward. Straighten the leg as you move the leg back. Now, as you do this, keep left and right hips as stable as possible, and keep the abdomen and the low back as still as possible. Inhale, bring the knee in. Exhale, send it back, zipping up through your core to avoid doing a back bend. You can place your fingertips on a table or a chair or a wall, or float them out when you're ready to balance. And now, after you've done this 8 to 10 times, we'll begin to purposely move through the center. Exhale, bend your standing leg, round your back into cat. Inhale, open up the chest, tap that foot back. Exhale, curl it all in. Inhale, tap it back. Now to challenge your balance, don't let the toe actually touch the floor anymore. And you can really work the breathing either way here. The exhale is useful for either part of this movement. Notice the part that's more challenging for you, and try exhaling through that. So one more like this. And now we'll take this back leg behind into a little curtsy. So it'll look like that. As you inhale, bring that knee back up in front of you. Exhale into the curtsy, go low. Inhale all the way up, find the balance. Exhale, curtsy, go low. So about 5 more like this. Opening up through the chest, keeping the core engaged. Only going as far as the knees allow into that curtsy squat. Now we can take a lateral lunge. So as you take this right knee out, bend the right knee. Inhale, back up through center, find your balance. Exhale, come out to the lateral lunge and bend. Inhale as you come all the way up, and exhale as you bend. Inhaling up, exhaling bend. Couple more times. And again, it doesn't matter how much you bend. Make sure the knee feels good. And send your hips back so that the bending knee stays right over your heel instead of going out over your toes. So the more you want to bend that knee, the further back the hips need to go. One more time. And we'll come back to our starting position. This time, stabilizing through the core to lift the left knee and to tap that left toe back. Moving the midsection as little as possible. Keeping the left and right hips pretty stable and still as we work the leg. So as you bring that leg forward, you'll feel the hip flexors. As you take it back, you should feel that left glute. Try this a few more times, keeping this section in the center still and stable. And then begin to move purposely into that cat spine or C curve. Bend your standing leg a little bit. As you tap back, open up the chest. Let the spine undulate. And remember, the exhale can be used during whatever portion of this movement is most challenging. When you want to challenge your balance, you'll float those left toes up and back instead of letting them touch the floor. And it's from here that we'll begin our curtsy squat. I'll just turn to face so that you can see me. As I take this left leg behind, I bend the knees, and then draw that lifted knee in towards the chest. Now you're digging into that front heel as much as possible as you curtsy, so that again, your knee stays about over your ankle and your heel. Let the shoulders drop low. Notice if you tend to tighten up around the shoulders or the neck when you're working the balance. You can always reach out, hold onto a wall or a table. And after another one or two of these, we'll come into the lateral lunges. So here we're picking up that left leg, taking it way out. I'll slide over so you can see that that left knee is bent and my hips go back. And then we lift right back up to the balance. Step it out, bend that left knee, hips back. I'm really only bringing my arms forward to help me send the hips back and keep that left knee in a safe position. My knee pretty much always points in the same direction as its toes. When I'm bearing weight in that leg. Couple more here. You can do whatever is helpful with the arms. Reach them forward, pull them back. One more. And then take it on up. You can vary the pace and the intensity, the depth to which you do each of those little balance movements and lunges.